Morning, Jen. Morning, country. Morning, everybody coming in. Country, that's nothing new. You're just kind of you're new to the lives. They're always on, going 24/7. They've been doing it for 2 years. Park Ranger, I heard you're looking for me. It's because, country, these people ain't right in the head. They're evil. That's the best way I can explain it. These people are truly evil. The devil's workshop is what these people are. The devil's workshop, country. That's the best way I can explain it. Morning, Teresa. What those people do is completely evil. It's something the devil does. What's the devil's main job? Exist. He don't, or try to convince people he don't exist. Morning. Morning, Teresa. Morning, everybody. Morning, Betsy Knight. Morning, Debbie. Morning, James. They don't care, country. The evidence has always been their country. They don't care. I've had more evidence than that. Yes, ma'am. I had Chris coming live last night, and he was in a box, and he said something that I do not approve of. Do not condone what he said last night. That had nothing to do with me, with what he said. I don't want no creator to have something happen to like he said. So I'm making those facts known this morning. That had nothing to do with me. Morning, Brenda. Because they're evil, country. They're evil people. They try to sell people that they're just doing it to protect people on TikTok. They're pure fucking evil. Good morning, Caveman Calvin. And Chris was drunk. Chris was drunk. That's right. He was drunk. No, but all I'm gonna say, it's not for him. It's not all right for anybody to say that to anybody. It doesn't make it all right for anybody to say that to anybody. But I don't know how many people were watching from the outside. Her motions that she was putting on for a show. Like, I don't know how many of you guys caught the act that she was really putting on. Morning, Patty. Thank you, Tina, for the heart me. Amen, Teresa. Amen. Amen. Teresa, I wish it was that easy just to block her and her to stop and them to stop. Teresa, I wish it was that easy. Teresa, I can block 1,000 accounts of theirs and they'll still come back. KK's already on it. KK's already fucking on it. Morning, Flower Power. Morning, Connie. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Flower Power, for the heart in me. Hunter out Underwood, how you doing? Waking up, drinking my coffee. Seeing kind of a day we're gonna have today, guys. We got 40 degrees outside. It was actually decent last night. Stayed above freezing all freaking night, and we still got hell of snow out there. So hopefully today, by the time it gets dark tonight, snow will be gone. Alright, Flower Power. I'll check it after the log. Country, you learn pretty quick. You're exactly right. Good morning, you old shit. Good morning, Texas. I don't know. That's the first cup right there heating up. Well, that's the second cup of water. I'm on my first cup of regular water. Country, though, they'll never stop until somebody's able to stop them. Till an organization is big enough to shut them down and show them that the devil truly exists. It's the only way it's ever going to stop. Thank you, Betty, for the heart me. Welcome in, everybody. Might as well start it off already. We got 64 people in here, 3 people commenting. Why don't the fucking other 50 of you guys that ain't in here for the good reason get the fuck out? We'll start our day off that way. Morning, Betty. Yeah, Tina. I got blessed yesterday. I had two people bless the fuck out of me yesterday. Three. There's three. You were stuffing your face. You like those numbers, Austin Power? Be nice if I can do that every day, wouldn't it? I'd have it going on. I had a freaking headache for most of the part last night, Brenda. I had a headache. I woke up this morning with still a little side of a headache. No, you can't, country. You can't make this shit up. You absolutely can't. You guys ever heard of the definition of getting gangbanged? Have you guys ever had cockroaches or had to deal with cockroaches where you turn off the fucking lights and you leave and you come back home and you turn on the lights and the kitchen might be full of fucking cockroaches? Has anybody ever fully seen that? That's kind of what it's like when we go battle. Exactly what it's like when we go battle a new person. That's from America, especially. Prime example was Jay Ray yesterday. Prime example of how they move. Morning, Alexis. Debbie Lynn, you have to forgive me for this one. I will truly stand my ground and fight back these evil motherfuckers to the day that I don't breathe no more. It's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle because until I'm either off the app or they're off the app or both there's never gonna be peace. Never. Just not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. And the problem is I will never be able to grow on this app the way that I should be able to. As long as I've been on this app right now, we should have done doubled in size. But when these people want to constantly come in your live and do what they do, you got to block, and that shadow bans you. That's not good for your FYP page and everything else, bringing in new viewers. So, I'm always going to be a small fish because of these people. It's okay. It's okay. Because I'd rather be a small fish and have 2 people that are real out of 1,000. I'd rather have 2 fucking real people out of 1,000. I know they did, Amy. I know they did. It is a game changer when I'm not drinking, but that's what they're trying to do. If they think they're gonna push me to drinking, I'm gonna get on here and give them some content because they know I got no filter. 4-wheel drive kicks in. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you for the heart me. Well, country, like I said, some people last night, it'll never stop because people like me, people like Ray, Dust Cropper Ray, people like Camp Talk Chris, we are their content. We are the cyber bullies' content for them to continue to do what they do. That's what it comes down to. Without us, they got no content. Teresa, it's probably a good thing. Bless your eyes, Teresa, put it that way. And bless your ears. That's all I can do, Alexa said it. 1 foot in front of the other. 1 foot in front of the other. Patty, I was supposed to tell the story last night. I was supposed to tell the story last night, Patty. Debbie Lynn was trying to get me to tell it from the beginning. It's a long story, Patty. I mean, this is a really fucking long story. They've been doing it to me for 2 years. Yeah, Austin. It all started, Debbie, or Patty, because I was making close to 5 figures a week on this app for like a month. That's why it started. Started because I was living in a tent. Thank you, Alexis. I know, country. I know. But that's not what their focus is now, country. their focus is the way that I handle the situation on the app that they record to use against me. Thank you, Alexis. This has been going on for about over 2 years. It's been going on for over 2 years. Alexis, we're not going to get on the blocking list this morning like that. Yeah, try muting. Blocking is killing my channel. It's absolutely destroying my channel. Morning, Julie. Or just muting. It's what they do, guys. They play the victim. And then when they find somebody new that they can try to get their help to spread the news on how terrible of a person I am, it's sickening to see how many of them there really is. Country, there's times. I mean, I'll always stay sane. I just get pissed, country. I get beyond fucking pissed. I get pissed where I just want to burn every fucking thing down, break the fucking phone, get on the dirt bike and just disappear and say, fuck it all. Of course she lied, Debbie. Of course she lied, Debbie. It's okay for her to lie. It's okay for them to fucking lie. It's okay, Alexis. I'll take care of it. Just mute. We had one of my followers comes in a box, usually when he's about 3/4 to the win. Call him TA, Chris. And he was talking about Danny. And he said he knew a man to take care of a situation, and he went too far with it. And I told him he can't be doing shit like that in my box. He's going to get me shut down. It's not appropriate to say to any creator, because God knows I want to say shit like that, but I can't say that shit on social media. So I had to drop him out of the box, and Danny Nicole, she put on a fucking hell of a show for what he said. Like, turned a molehill into a fucking mountain. And like, trust what I say this, it's not cool for anybody to say that to anybody. Not at all. But her, she She ran with it, and she tried to say at first, because her chat was telling her, that I threatened her. I had nothing to do with that. I corrected his behavior and dropped him out of the fucking box. She puts on this crying field. Scared to be alone. Calls law enforcement. Which fucking law enforcement ain't gonna do shit. Just her putting on a show because of what was said. Morning, Christina. She was recording. She was recording. But what these people think's gonna happen, they think they're gonna try to fucking come up with some bullshit that I owe her an apology for what he fucking did. So what kind of bullshit they're gonna try to pull. Good morning, Alan. Oh, Teresa, I know they are. I know they are, Teresa. I know. I need a vacation. I need a vacation, Bubba. I need to get a cabin for a week next month. It's gonna happen. I'm getting a fucking cabin for a fucking week straight. And I'll go live with you guys there, but 3 years I've been doing this. I'm taking a fucking cheap ass vacation. Fucking Christina, good morning to you too, princess. She said, fuck you. What the hell? I'm getting old, Christina. She fucking rolls out of bed and says, damn, you look rough. Fuck. Oh. We just got to keep our heads up, guys, and keep pushing forward. And pray, that a good thing will happen. And they'll either get me shut the fuck down off the fucking app and they'll continue to fucking cyberbully, or we'll fucking bring more eyes open to what the fuck they do and overpower their fucking ass where they got no credibility. Yeah, I know, Christina. Doug needs a fucking haircut. Doug needs a fucking makeover. Country, they won't stop. Country, there's no stopping these motherfuckers. You gotta understand that they are that sick twisted. They won't stop. They won't stop. This is like you having a problem with your neighbor or whoever, somebody stalking you. And, if I got a problem with somebody, an individual in real life, how I handle situations, I go up to them, tell them my problem, and we either talk about it, work it out, we handle our business fight, get the fuck over it, or if law gets involved, we got to go from there. And when law's involved, you fucking restraining order and shit like that. Well, this is above all that. They don't give a fuck about the restraining order. They don't give a fuck about none of that. The rules don't apply to them when it comes to that. Definition of insanity and psychopaths. Because I'm their moneymaker, country. Plain and simple. I am their moneymaker. That's the bottom line. That's what you guys need to realize. I am what gives them attention. I am what makes them fucking have something to talk about. I am what makes their fucking money. Morning, Maria. A lot of you people, it would blow your fucking mind if you knew how dirty some of these players in the camper crew are. I mean, there's been some highly accusations that these fucking camper crew, what they do. We're talking shit that people don't even think about. Put it this way, shit that I'm not going to say on this app. Yeah, that's one way to put it, country. That's not what I'm talking about. That's one way to put it. I had, when Blue was stolen, I've had somebody, I ain't gonna mention his name, and he used to watch Camp Talk Chris too. You know, he's been around watching these people. Fuck, I guess from the beginning. And he got no reason to lie to me. You know, I talked to him on the phone and shit. And he came in a box and came in the box. We talked on the phone one night. This is a couple summers ago. And he was telling me the shit that he's watched them do. And he told me some other shit. And he's not the only person that ever said that. What I'm not gonna say on this fucking app that these people do. Not saying all of them do, but a few of the players do. And you think what you see them do to me, a couple other creators or something, if you really knew what the fuck some of these people are capable of, you'd really throw the fuck up. See, there he is. First thing in the morning. First thing in the morning, he can't keep our name out of his fucking mouth. First thing in the morning. He's already talking about us. First thing in the morning. Yeah, Christina. We got warmer weather this week, so it's supposed to be 40s today. Rest of the week, pretty much the same weather. It ain't gonna be too cold. I don't think we got below 40 last night. Morning, sunflower. Amy, I know better than that. We got almost 100 people in here. I know better than that. Well, here comes our first cup of snow water. We'll see how the snow water tastes. We'll see if I get the runs in about an hour from drinking the snow water or not. It's either going to make me or break me. Now, there's more players than just Danny Nicole, guys. So let's not, just focus on one individual, that is supposedly worse than the rest of the cyberbullies. They all need to stop. That's all there is to it. Just some are more dramatic than others. Christina, it's fucking clean snow. Come on. People collect rainwater and drink it. I guess I'll get the runs then, Christina. Stay tuned. No, I didn't boil it, Christine. I just melted a gallon of snow water last night. I went to Dollar General yesterday. They had Dollar General closed down doing all fucking complete makeover in there. I walked in there, trying to get my water and a few other things. They're like, the store is closed. Fuck. You guys haven't sent those daily Hartmeys, guys. Let's get those daily Hartmeys in here. I think we've gotten 4 Hartmeys out of 100 people. Come on.
Welcome guys, tap the screen everyone.
Taps and shares, guys. Taps and shares. Morning, Brad. We need 10 roses, guys. We got 10 roses out of probably 15 people. We got 1 rose. Thank you, Jolie.
Tap the screen guys. Welcome, tap the screen.
Thank you, Stack, for the heart me. Morning, buddy. Thank you, Stack. Thank you for the heart, me, Dave.
Let's go, guys. Tap the screen. Try to push the score.
Nuggy Snatcher.
Welcome, guys. Tap the screen.
Thank you, Stack.
Welcome in.
Thank
Tap the screen, guys. Everyone. Last 20 seconds. Thank you for the likes. Last second, guys. Let's go.
you guys for the taps. Billy, thank you for the roast. Thank you, Maria, for the like. Secret. Not quite for sure, Maria. First plans to wake up and drink my coffee, talk to you guys. I've never figured out that one. Uh, I think a lot of it, from what I've read up on, that the bots they hide, they kind of hide your channel from being put out there. Bots do. So anything they can do to fuck my channel up is what they do. Morning, Richard. You you know the real thing that tells you that there's not 82 people in here is because my chat don't even move. You got 5 people that's been commenting in here. So I would say, if I ask people to put a 1 here, like I always do, to see how many people in here, we probably might have 15. But then you got probably a lot of people that I blocked on the backside in here watching. Then you got other people that are on private accounts in here watching. Then you got people screen recording for them to have content watching. It's an evil fucking world. It's evil on my part, okay? But it's a lot of people get on this fucking app. You know, they don't got to deal with this shit. I got to deal with this shit. I got to deal with the shit that says, oh, this man got 88 people in his life. He must be pretty fucking popular and cool and have a good fucking TikTok family. Now, my fucking life is counterfeit as all fuck. The man does a battle with 100 people and only gets 1 rose. Yeah, it's because it's counterfeit as fuck. The man got 100 people and got 5 people tapping. Yeah, because my life is counterfeit as fuck. And this is all because of the cyber bullies. My channel is this fucking way because of the cyber bullies. Makes you want to take the fucking phone, throw it in a fucking fireplace, and say fuck it all. 5 people tapping. Yeah, but tomorrow's payday. Shut up, Texas. Go back to sleep. Thank you, 5 people, for hitting the like button. Now, I appreciate you, 5 people. Texas, you weren't around then, were you? Oh my gosh. I didn't know you've been here that long. I thought you just came around like 6 months ago. 7 months ago. I'll go outside, stretch. Nobody's recording. Police has been called a million fucking times. That ain't gonna stop them from recording. Fuck, I've had to call the police on these people. They didn't stop recording. For the people that are recording me. It always is, Lewis. You might have, country, been following me on Facebook a couple years back. Yeah, Lewis, I was told last night she was trying to blame that shit on me. She was trying to say that I fucking threatened her. I was like, I had fucking nothing to do with that. My fucking phone was blown up last night after the fucking live. Ting, 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 ting. Sound like a two-stroke. I said, what the fuck? She's saying it was your fault. You threatened her. It's like, I had nothing to do with that. I had nothing to do with that. Now she's crying. She's scared to be alone. What is wrong with this woman? So she's putting on an act. That's all she's doing. I said, how the fuck, with what he did that I corrected, got to do with me? I said, that had nothing to do with me. And that's not all right for anybody to do that to any other fucking creator. You don't threaten nobody on this app. I'm not saying that I haven't, but I'd like to say that I got the fucking right to defend myself for what I've been, put through. I say my actions are justified to a certain degree. I didn't threaten nobody, Christina. I know, she was saying it was recorded. Doug threatened me. Doug did not fucking threaten you. Some more fucking bullshit. Then every time I say you're gonna fuck around and find out, she says that's a threat too. That's not a threat. That's legal's actions, meaning you're gonna fuck around and find out. You're gonna get fucking sued, charges. It's not a threat. That's a promise. Oh. Damn, Christina, you look rough this morning. So do I. It's cold. Going back in here. It's cold. Whoa, awareness. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's uncalled for. No, that's uncalled for. Uncalled for. Guys, we do got a live go set up at 12 Donuts. Thank you, Liz. I got to take care of this SATOP class before I do anything. I got to get this SATOP class done, and I'm waiting until spring to warm up to get it done. Reason for that is not going to discuss yet. But yeah, believe me, Doug's thought about jumping, getting the fuck out of this state. But why? Doug's thought really hard about just getting the fuck off social media. Not because, I don't got good people. I got good people. It's because the fucking cyber bullies that won't leave me alone. I've really thought about it. Thank you, Liz. I'm not worried about that warrant. That warrant will be taken care of this week. They released me from jail on that warrant because Franklin County didn't want to come 2.5 hours away, 3 hours away, and pick me up over $100 fucking warrant. I'm not worried about that warrant. It'll be taken care of. The warrant's because I was locked up and missed a court date. That's why they issued the warrant. Welcome in. Twist it, kitty. No, country, that's the bullshit our system does. Nope. That's what they do. I was locked up in another fucking county and they issued a warrant. I had my people trying to call, tell them that, hey, he's down there in rough fucking Reynolds County locked up. They should have gave me another court date when I got out. But all I gotta do is show up. What'll happen is I'll walk into the courthouse. This is what'll happen. I'll walk into the courthouse. Judge will lift the warrant. Doug, what do you want to do? Let's plead fucking guilty. Let me pay the fucking fine, which is $100 or some change. Get the shit over with. That's all you gotta do. That easy. They're not gonna lock me up. They're not gonna do shit like that. Liz, I'm staying in Missouri. I ain't going nowhere else. Just maybe to travel, vacation. But no, Missouri. I'm determined. I'm just determined to get property this fucking year. I really am. That way we can have wellness checks on us every fucking day. We can have the cops bring me coffee, donuts on the they keep the donuts. I'm not big on donuts, but I will take the coffee. While you guys are on your way out, which I already know you're coming, could you please grab me a cup of coffee? Thank you. We will have property this year. I will have fucking property this year. Watch. Guarantee you I will. And TikTok bought my property. Imagine that. If not, I'm going down there and camping out in Christina's backyard and cleaning her gutters twice a year. We'll go down and have wellness checks done at Christina's house for me being a live content creator. Good morning. No, but I promise you, when I get to my property, every fucking day they're going to be sending cops out there. I guarantee you, every day there's going to be one to check that on me. Every fucking day. Then the cops are going to say, well, maybe you need to get off social media. And I'm going to be like, no. Maybe you need to do your fucking job and stop the people that are harassing you to harass me. How about that? Use the resources, track down their IP addresses. Party at Christina's. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, 5 people, for tapping the screen out of 150. That is some good fucking math. Thank you. I'm restarting. Let's waste your money, Tros.